Hey guys, Michigan Prepared here. I'm sorry it's been a couple days. I don't know what I got a hold of, but good Lord, I was pretty sick. On my days off, we had made up some ribs on the grill, and they looked kind of strange coming out of the package. Like, they didn't look like normal big thick ribs. They were like short, stubby, wide, lots of fat on them. They didn't seem right, and they were bought from Walmart. Needless to say, we cooked up the ribs, we ate them. They tasted all right. They were kind of gristly, even though they were cooked forever. They should have fallen apart, you know, really good ribs. But they were kind of gristly, kind of chewy. And what's weird is we had eaten probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it had been well over 12 hours before I woke up. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and my stomach was still full. Like, it felt really odd. Like, nothing in my stomach had digested. And I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning and just puked my brains out. And I'm finally recovering today. I feel a little better today. But man, that was really weird. Nothing in my stomach had digested. And the only thing that I had eaten different that I don't normally eat was those ribs. And now when I look at meat in the store, it's like, I don't know, like, it turns my stomach. Anyway. So yeah, I've been down a couple days because I just didn't feel good, guys. Anyway, have you guys heard the latest? I mean, our government just keeps getting better and better, y'all. So apparently, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all have heard, May 1st, 2023, the new law goes into effect to where if you're a good citizen and you pay your bills and you got a great credit score and you want to go for a really nice new house and you can afford it, well, are you sure? Because now you're going to be penalized for being a good citizen, y'all. That's right. So they're throwing out the number 400,000. I think they're using that as an example because if you got a 680 credit score or better, and you guys can afford a $400,000 house, as of May 1st, you're going to pay $40 extra on your mortgage to help out these Section 8 bastards buy a house. And no offense to y'all if you are Section 8. But my point is if you're not busting your ass to get a great credit score and to pay all your bills on time, which equates to, you know, a good credit score, etc., etc., why should my money have to pay for you? This is driving me to the woods. More and more, y'all. I just don't get it. How come the people that screw up, can't get right, can't do right, they're the ones being praised by those of us who do good in life? I just don't freaking understand it. Well, that was really weird. Some guy sitting in a wheelchair on the side of the road with a bag, plastic bag shaped like a body. That was really weird. Anyway, this country's pissing me off to no end, y'all. I mean, seriously, now I gotta pay for people who don't want to pay their own bills. And so does everybody else. Well, I'm not going to pay. Because I'm done buying houses. I'm done. I'm going to go live in the woods and say, fuck the government. That's all there is to it. Sorry about my language, guys, but this shit pisses me off. Did you guys see the latest? The riots that happened, or I don't know what you want to call them, but the street takeovers that happened in Chicago just recently. Did you see what the mayors had to say about this, you guys? And this is important. Pay attention to me here. So, the mayors of Chicago, Mayor Lightfoot and this other idiot that's fixing to take over, neither one of them would condone the rioting and the looting and the destruction. And there was a black lady on there talking about, well, this is how we get our reparations. And Mayor Lightfoot and this other idiot that's taking over soon basically agreed. They're like, well, everybody needs to eat, so if they gotta rob and steal, you know, to sell the stuff so they can go afford stuff, well, then we guess it's okay. You guys, this country's gone to shit. There's just no, you know, I've held out a lot of hope. But there is just literally no way around it at all. Country has literally gone to shit, and it's only going to get worse. So, you got all these Walmarts and stuff pulling out of Chicago. There's a lot of people in Chicago speaking out. They're like, well, because of these idiots that are robbing, looting, and destroying all these businesses, what are we going to do to be able to buy food? Where are we going to have to go? There's going to be nothing left. Well, I can tell you where they're going to go, guys. Once they're done robbing and looting and rioting these stores, once all these stores close down and move out, which is going to happen very soon, your house, if you live in the Chicago area, thus far, I mean, it's going to spread. It's going to happen everywhere eventually. But so far, your house will be the target. I mean, last I knew, Chicago didn't have a vast forest hunting area. You can't go downtown and hunt deer. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to be breaking and entering, home invasions, taking what you have. That's what's coming next. You guys really need to have some protection going on. Not only for the civil unrest that I think is about to explode, but this war, guys. This war is literally getting out of hand. China, North Korea, Russia, everything is just, it is getting bad. It is getting really bad. There's been a lot of U.S. NATO troop deployments in the last 72 hours. My military buddy calls me, and he basically says, hey, you may want to get a lot of your valuable electronics, your survival electronics, being my GPS, my two-way radios, whatever else I got that I'm going to need if the world goes kaput. He calls me up and he tells me, he says, get them in a Faraday cage and get them buried ASAP. He's like, that's all I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, you guys. I don't know what's going on. you know, this whole LGBTQ, transgender, Trump being indicted, and everything else going on. I think it's kind of trying. What I think is happening is they're trying to steer our attention away from what's really happening, what's really taking place. But stuff is spiraling out of control, guys. It is absolutely insane the way our government's heading. Biden announced that he is going to be running for president once again in 24. Right now, his approval rating, last I checked, which was a few days ago, was only like 34%, which is pretty much in the toilet. But like I told you guys previous, for my longtime viewers, I wholeheartedly believe no matter who runs for president, Biden will get in 2024. Get stocked up, guys. When you guys go grocery shopping for your everyday lives, please look at your packaging. Again, I do not know what was in those ribs that I ate, but my body would not digest the food that I ate that day. And then I got extremely sick, and within a couple hours of getting sick, I felt a whole lot better. It took me about 24 hours before I was brave enough to eat anything again. And then my body digested that just fine. But to look at a package of ribs right now actually makes me sick to my stomach. I cannot do it. I can still eat steak and burger and whatever else, but to look at a package of those ribs makes me, like, I just kind of got nauseous. No lie. Just even thinking about them. I don't know. Look at your packages carefully. See where they're coming from. Don't buy anything that you're not familiar with. Read the ingredients 100%. Pay attention to these meats that are being glued together and, you know, 3D printed or lab grown or whatever the case may be. Don't eat any of that, guys. In my opinion, I wouldn't eat any of it. Try to find yourself a local farmer where you know the meat's pure and whatever else. And I don't know, guys. I'm trying to get some material together for you guys, because what we're heading for, what we're looking at in the future, very near future, is some really dark, scary times ahead, guys. Extremely dark and scary. Please get as much dry beans and rice and as much canned meats as you guys possibly can, whether it be tunas, chickens, canned ham, Spam, you name it, get it, stock up on it, and put it away. As much water as you can also, guys. With as many chemical spills, train derailments, etc., 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 I don't believe it's by accident. I think this is all planned for a reason. There's cities and states pushing for these 15-minute cities in these little cardboard box size apartments, and they're trying to, you know, I guess in a roundabout way, stack 10 gallons of shit in a 5-gallon hat. They're trying to cram as many people together as possible. They're trying to take away, there's actually talks right now about how they could take away your land. They're talking about taking your land away from you and developing it into these 15-minute cities, especially if you live in a rural area. It's scary, guys. Get stocked up on both your protection your medications, you know, your medical supplies, your food, your water. Get stocked up on it all. There is very, very dark times ahead. And unless you're well stocked up, I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to make it. It's getting real bad. With that being said, guys, I got to let you go because I got to get off the highway here and grab some fuel. But I love y'all. Stay safe. Keep your heads on a swivel. Hopefully sooner than later. Till next time, Michigan Prepared out.